Hello there! Today we're diving into an eye-opening topic about money and brain power. Did you know that a study from Sweden has some surprising findings? People who earn the most money aren't always the smartest in the room. This study wasn't small either. It looked at 59,000 guys who took tests for the military to measure how smart they were. What they found turned our usual thinking upside down. Instead of the smartest people making the most money, it turns out that those who are super smart don't always end up as the highest earners. Isn't that a twist? It makes you wonder, doesn't it? How can it be that knowing more doesn't always mean earning more? It's a puzzle that challenges what many of us have always thought about success and intelligence. Get this, being smart does help you make more money, but only to a point. The study found that once you earn about 670,000 Swedish krona, which is roughly $64,000 a year, being extra smart doesn't help you earn more. And here's where it gets really interesting. At the highest level of earnings, the big bucks, the folks who aren't as smart actually tend to do better than the really smart ones. It's like once you hit a certain level of earnings, how smart you are doesn't play a big role in earning even more. It's a bit of a head-scratcher, right? You'd think the smarter you are, the more you'd earn, but that's not always how it works out. This finding flips our usual ideas about smarts and success on their head. But before anyone jumps to conclusions and starts making plans of dropping out of college or ditching their studies, let's dig deeper into why this might be the case. Now, firstly, most of the super smart folks often go for jobs that sound impressive and need a lot of brain power. We're talking about scientists who make amazing discoveries, lawyers who know all the ins and outs of the law, and professors who teach at universities. These jobs are really important and need a lot of smarts, but here's the catch. They don't always pay a ton of money. So, you have these incredibly intelligent people who are great at what they do, but their salaries don't always match up to their intelligence. It's kind of like having a super fancy car that doesn't go as fast as you'd expect. These brainy folks might be doing some of the most important work out there, but when it comes to making big money, they're not always at the top of the list. Let's look at the other side of the coin. Business owners. Now these folks might not need to be off-the-charts smart like a brain surgeon or a big-time lawyer. Running a business doesn't always require you to be a genius. But guess what? Many of these business owners end up making big bucks. They're the ones who are often in that top money-making group. Here's where it gets exciting. People who are super smart and also want to make a lot of money might not jump into starting their own business. Why? Because they're already making good money in their high-level jobs. They might think, why risk everything I've got for a business that could flop? On the other hand, folks who are smart but not Einstein-level smart see starting a business as their best shot at making really big money. They're more willing to take the gamble because they're not leaving behind a super high-paying job. It's like choosing between a steady, comfortable path and taking a jump into the unknown, hoping for a bigger prize. Now let's think about the folks who are pretty smart, but not, let's say, rocket scientist smart. For them, diving into the world of business might seem like their golden ticket to big bucks. They don't have super fancy jobs to lose, so starting a business feels like less of a gamble. They're more likely to say, why not give it a shot? Because they're not leaving behind a six-figure salary or a high-flying career. These moderately intelligent entrepreneurs have a different mindset. They know they might not land a top job at a big corporation or solve complex scientific problems, but they see a clear path in business. They're willing to take risks because, in their eyes, they have more to gain than to lose. So, they jump into the business world, ready to face the challenges head-on, hoping to make it big. It's a bit like playing a game of financial poker. They're betting on their skills and drive to succeed, instead of sitting back in a comfortable but less lucrative job. Let's break it down for you even more. Making big bucks isn't just a brain game. Sure, intelligence can open doors, but there's a lot more to the story. Consider those who found fame and fortune without cracking open a textbook. Like reality TV stars or people born into wealthy families. Their success might not come from hitting the books hard, but they still manage to rake in the dough. This kind of success skews our understanding of what it takes to make it big. It shows us that there's no one-size-fits-all path to wealth. For some, it's about being in the right place at the right time or having the right connections. These factors can significantly tip the scales in someone's favor, regardless of their IQ. So, while smarts are valuable, they're just one piece of the puzzle. In the grand scheme of things, a mix of luck, opportunity, and networking can be just as crucial in climbing to the top of the money mountain. This study we're talking about, the one from Sweden, it didn't cover everything. It only looked at men, and didn't think about things like having connections or coming from a wealthy family. These factors can really boost someone's chances of earning more. Also, when it comes to succeeding in business, it's not just about being book smart. It's about being creative, quick to adapt, and being able to think in new ways. These skills matter a lot in business, but they aren't the kind of things you'd find on a normal test. So, while being smart is definitely helpful, it's not the only thing you need to make a lot of money. Some other skills and factors can be just as important. Want to make a lot of money? The key is to know what you're really good at. It's not about just picking any job that pays well. It's about finding what suits you best. Imagine you're awesome at fixing stuff. You could be a great electrician and earn a lot. Or, if you love chatting with people, you might do well in sales or real estate. Success doesn't look the same for everyone. It's about your own skills and finding where they fit best. If some jobs aren't right for you, that's okay. There are plenty of other ways to be successful and make good money. So, think about what you're great at and go for it. That's how you find the right path to making more money. Let's get this straight. Reaching the top of the earning ladder isn't only about how smart you are, it's more about figuring out where you fit best. Maybe that's in a job that needs a lot of brain power, or maybe it's in the fast-paced and often uncertain world of running your own business. What really counts is how well you keep learning and adjusting, no matter what you do. This is a crucial lesson for everyone, no matter how high or low your IQ might be. It's about using your strengths to your advantage and always being ready to grow and change. Whether you're a natural brainiac or more street smart, there's a path to success for you. It's all about finding where you shine, staying curious, and always being willing to learn from your experiences. That way, you're not just relying on your smarts, you're also building on your skills, talents, and passions to carve out your own unique path to success. Found this video interesting? Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the next upcoming videos. See you again. Thanks for watching.